World. Excuse my voice. I got over being sick and I'm sick again, so at least I'm getting sick again, I think. What was I doing? Do you guys remember the whole Zero review? Because I heckin' don't. Okay, there's a way under. How do I zoom in? I like this map. Where the heck? Alright, I'm just gonna keep going forward, I think? Is this forward? Okay, so this is... ooh! That's the park? Okay, yeah, and then... ooh. He bad. I think I'll go under there later. I'm just tired and I don't feel like going after it right now. I am in an interesting area. I don't know where I am. What the fuck? Oh, that's like a dude. He's crushed. No blinkers, okay? Whenever I miss, like, one day of playing, I never know what I'm doing after. Okay, so this goes somewhere. Looks like a dead end. I'll go down it. There's a way up there.
It's locked, all right.
Oh, boo. My husband is the fan on, and it's making my eyeballs cold.
I cannot enter.
It's really odd. It's like making them cold, but also dry. Oh shit. Not what I meant to do. Contagious disease houses. Where am I? Okay. West End. If I go this way. I know there are people here. I wonder if all the people on my thing are like the Ascalon Club. You know, that little weird thing. Okay, so I go. Sorry, I get really disoriented.
It's locked.
Yeah, it's locked. Oh shit. This is Beware. Where am I going? Fuck. I need to look and like pay attention to like the symbol that comes up when I click on something. My phone is a green blinking dot and I don't know what it is. Usually that's like a text, but some games use that too. God, it's so cold in here. The docks embankment sewers? I think I'll come back here later when I am told to, because I have no fucking idea what's in there. It could be anything. Brr, jeez. Which reminds me, what happened to that dude that was living in the sewers? And I told him to leave. I don't think I ever checked on him. I was like, good luck. Yeah, let me look. Okay, that's that one lady's daughter. They saved that guy. That's my mom. That's Avery. These people are healing. Healing. Okay, this guy. I never went and like checked on him. This game, there's so many things to do. There's somebody outside. Is she crying?
Good evening, miss. Can I help you? I'm a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I am Karina Billow. I don't need any doctor. The rats. Where are the rats?
Miss, you don't seem well at all. Are you afraid of rats? Has one bitten you?
No, it's me who bites them. Tasty, juicy, disgusting rats. I can't stop eating them. Help me, please. Help me to disobey the voice.
Okay. You're healthy, apparently.
Tell me about yourself, Miss Billow. What do you do for a living?
Oh, I'm hungry. Need to eat. Have you got something for me? Blood, perhaps? Can you give me blood, Dr. Reed?
Don't you remember who you are, miss? What you did for work?
I was strong, proud. I campaigned for good causes. But that was before. Before. It does not matter anymore. I'm so hungry.
Is she turning into a skull?
What is the local news hereabouts, Miss Billow?
Shadows. Shadows hunting shadows. Whispers in the dark. Pestilence. Suffering. Death.
My cat just like stood up straight. Like she fucking heard something. I don't see anything. What is it, Sarah? She won't even look at me.
What happened to you?
The rats. The answer hides
Okay,
in their little crunchy bones. Their juicy, tiny brains.
Miss Billow,
Gross.
please, try to concentrate. Why do you worry about rats so much?
The voice in my head. He forces me
husband's
to
on the
do
couch,
so.
snoring.
Drink their blood, he said. Eat their flesh.
So if you hear snoring, that's him.
Do you feel compelled to obey that voice, Miss Billow? Even if you're loath to submit to it?
Yes. Please. Help.
Tell me about the voice in your head. Who is it? Can you describe it? Is it someone you know? Someone you met?
Keep your mouth shut, he said. Don't ever speak about me, or I'll abandon you. Help me, please, Doctor.
Okay, I don't have any hints for her, so I guess that's it.
I must go now. Goodbye, Miss Billow.
We'll see never, you crazy broad. I know there are other people around somewhere. Okay, straight should be the Ascalon Club, so this way might be something else. Whoops. Just trying to find the people. This door is now unlocked. To the docks. Okay, there's somebody in this house. I just saw it.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jonathan, is that you? I did not know you were back in London. Oh, my dear Johnny. I'm so sorry for your loss. Mary was such a sweetheart.
Thank you, Venus. May I come in?
I was going to bed, actually.
Forgive me. With the epidemic, I tend to forget people are supposed to sleep at night.
I'll tell you what. Come back tomorrow for tea. I'll be glad to see you then.
Yeah, but I won't, because I'm a vamp. I can't go outside in the day. How dare you suggest it? Okay. Kimura's over here and some other guy. Okay, where does this go? Whoops, I didn't want to do that. Okay, so this goes to like a, oops, like a big open road. So I need to go here, I need to go up here too, I think. Oh, I don't know. Yo, Kimura.
We meet again, Mr. Kimura. In a more peaceful situation.
Dr. Reed. Still visiting London by night?
We must both be nocturnal animals, you and I. After your captivity, I thought you'd be more cautious.
Breathing the cold night air helps calm my mind, sir. I've had the most frightening nightmares since I escaped that filthy jail.
How is the situation in the West End?
I've heard rumors about armed men patrolling and fighting infected citizens in these very streets. I was lucky they didn't shoot me when I was abducted.
May I ask you what you do for a living, Mr. Kimura?
I was a landlord. A wealthy one. And not a very kind one, I realized recently.
Why this sudden epiphany? Is it because of your near-death experience?
I was already feeling nostalgic about Weymouth, my hometown. With recent events, I'm thinking about going back there.
Whoops, okay, that's
What can you tell me about your abduction?
If you really want to know, I was locked in that building for 3 or 4 days. My jailer was insane, mumbling about sacrifice and voices.
And why didn't he sacrifice you?
That was the weirdest part. He claimed to spill blood was not enough. It had to be done when some stars were aligned.
Which stars?
That's the whole point. He wanted me to talk to him about some Red Queen configuration or constellation. I've never heard of such an astronomical term.
What did he say about voices?
He constantly whined about the voice of his master, ordering him
Excuse
to
me.
do terrible things. He wanted to silence
like
the
that one
voice by
lady.
offering blood. My blood.
Interesting.
Why are you so nostalgic for your hometown, Tadao?
I was focused so much on making money, I almost forgot that my relatives and friends are threatened by this epidemic.
Can you turn the fan off? Good night, babe. Love you.
Have you heard anything from your family?
I was not only a bad landlord, I was also a bad husband. I've not seen my wife and son for years. Busy, busy, busy.
At least now you're ready to go back and see them. But don't be surprised if your son bears a grudge, sir.
You make it sound like you suffered from an absent father yourself, Dr. Reed.
I do.
Well, I'll keep your warning in mind.
Excuse me.
Have you no friends at all?
Over the years, I'm afraid my greed turned me into my friend's adversary, while I became friends with my professional rivals.
Those you grew up with didn't share your views on money and success.
Would you believe I was once a member of poetry circles and an astronomy club? We were young, such joyful dreamers then. But I
guess
stopped
that's why the
laughing
guy
long
wanted to
ago.
talk to him about the stars. You must have known.
Can you change? And is it what you really want? If so, it must come from within, not without.
I've seen what an altruistic gesture can do. Nothing forced you to save me, Dr. Reed, but you did. I will follow your example in these matters from now on.
There is no need to thank me. Rescuing a London citizen should not be out of the ordinary, though I'm afraid it may appear so in these difficult times.
You did not only rescue me, you fought for me. You put your life in danger to save me. That's quite extraordinary.
How will you cope if you're attacked again?
I don't know. I've heard about these men and women who patrol the West End every night, chasing criminals like my abductor. Maybe I should join them.
Don't do that, because I'll probably end up killing you.
Tell me, Tadao, why was your abductor so interested in your passion for astronomy?
I don't know. We met a few times at the Royal Greenwich Observatory. He seemed to share my hobby. Then he invited me to his house and locked me in.
Yes, astronomy is a fascinating subject. When I was a child, my mother bought a small telescope for my sister and I. We spent many a pleasant evening stargazing.
Stars are not just dots in the sky, Doctor. They are the key to our understanding of the cosmos.
I
They
can't breathe
remind
through
us
my
how
nose.
insignificant we are.
You're right. But children love magic and stories. I remember our mother told us constellations have the power to protect us.
Protection by the light of the stars. That's sweet. You remember the name of these constellations?
Draco. My favorite constellation.
Memory's a strange thing.
I gotta go with Draco.
I can recite without hesitation the names of the 88 constellations. Yet I barely remember my own childhood.
I can't do that many. I can do like 3 constellations if I see them.
Did he fake
In the
his
sky.
interest in astronomy to get close to you?
No. In his madness, he spoke about a blood sacrifice to be made to his master when the stars align to a specific configuration.
Okay. I don't think a lot of people can do the whole constellation thing.
Goodbye, Mr. Kimura. Take care.
At least I haven't met many. Like, I feel like everybody can do Orion and like Orion's belt. But I recently went up to Enchanted Rock and saw stargazed with the park ranger. It was really cool. She pointed out a lot of really neat things. That's how I now know where the Pleiades are. Hello, Rhino. Can I call you Rhino? Is that okay? Woohoo, I unlocked a door. Oh, Ryan. Like... I'm okay. I feel like I'm getting sick again. Which sucks, because I was literally, like, just getting over being sick. Vampires are real! Oops, I don't want to turn that on. There's a guy, who are you? You're Clarence Crosby.
All around you, waiting for you to let your guard down.
Oh yeah, they will. What did I just pick up? Oh, am I picking up all his leaflets? I'm just taking them. Where are all the people? There's only a couple over here. Oh, there's another one. Okay, never mind. I just don't know where to look, apparently.
Good evening, sir. May I have your attention, please?
Come on, Johnny. Don't you recognize your oldest friend?
Clarence. Clarence Crossley. How are you? My God. So you survived the war too. So sorry I didn't recognize you at first.
I almost didn't recognize you either. War does that to men, I heard.
Yeah, something
In my
like
case,
that.
it was true, for I witnessed the horror that lies underneath.
Sorry, I'm trying to like situate myself on the couch.
When did you escape the war and return to London?
You know what's funny? I almost never think about the war. Not anymore. I'm involved in another kind of battle now.
I know what you mean. I haven't had much time to think about the war either since my return.
Of course. With the epidemic, I bet you've been busy as well. Forgive me, Johnny, I didn't want to sound selfish.
Yeah,
What
I'm
is
probably
this new battle?
getting sick
I
again
saw terrible things
because
during the war.
I
Horrors
take care
I
of
thought I'd forget.
I
They're
take
here
care of
too.
triplets, and they're all sick right now, and they were all coughing on me and stuff.
Vampires.
Last night when I was working, they were just miserable, poor girls.
Clarence, why have you distributed leaflets about vampires all across the West End?
I have to warn everybody about them. They've killed thousands of people already, unnoticed thanks to the epidemic. We are all in danger here.
Vampires in London? Come on, Clarence. Who's going to believe that?
I'm not mad, Jonathan. You have to believe me. I know they are real. They're all around us, even as we speak.
Clarence, I'm your friend, so I'm not going to judge you. But think about your wife, your family. You're in pain, and you need help. I can help you.
Yeah, that's
I
the...
don't need a doctor, Jonathan. I need my best friend to trust me.
Oh, I fucking failed that hint. Shit. God damn it. Oops. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the thing about babies. Like, I take care of babies for my job. I'm a doula. But, when they're sick, they just cough all over you and they snot on you, and it's super gross.
How is your wife, Venus?
We've spent so much time away from each other. So many things have happened.
But you're alive. You returned in one piece, and you have a family. How many soldiers can say the same?
Believe me, it's not quite that simple. Unlike you, I'm not the man I used to be.
I'm all for don't have kids if you don't want kids, because it is a hot mess. Children.
Is everything all right at home? Surely Venus was relieved to see you return from France in one piece.
Have you forgot what people are like in this part of town, Johnny? Venus fears for our family reputation. Now her husband has become the village idiot.
Village idiot.
Tell me what you have discovered about vampires, Clarence.
They've always been here. And if you search for long enough, you realize others know about these devils too. I'm not alone.
Have you shared your research with anybody else?
No. But I've published my leaflets all across the city, hoping that someday someone will realize I'm printing the truth.
What do you mean you're not alone? Who have you met?
The Guard of Prewin. The Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole. Ichabod Throgmorton. Those
Fucking
names
Ichabod.
always pop up when you dig deep enough.
Have you spoken with any of them?
No.
Ichabod.
With the quarantine, it's almost impossible to leave the West End. But as a doctor, maybe you could, Johnny.
Are you asking me to help you prove the existence of vampires, Clarence?
Yes, Johnny. Please, gather all the information you
Yo,
can find about vampires.
you think I'm gonna try
and
to do
bring
that?
it to me. You're the only friend I have left. I need you.
Boy. I am a vampire, and you want me to do this shit?
You need some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
Oh, no problem. It looks like you were playing a super fun game. Was it Forza?
The Ascalon Club. The heart of British vampire society. Not quite as subtle as I expected. Good evening, miss.
Oh my god, no. Please, Mr. Vampire, don't kill me.
You can't even see me.
Please,
There I am.
No, I'm too young to die. I still have so much to offer this world.
Wait, no. Why do you think I would... What?
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and might drop by.
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury. My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray a vampire.
I
You mean like my
understand she
freaky
also
eyes?
taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent young Ekons. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Charlotte.
Okay.
What do you think about this part of town?
I was raised here, and I suppose it feels like home. You grew up in this part of town too, did you not?
Yes, I was born a few streets away.
A small world, is it not? Did you ever imagine that my mother was your neighbor all that time? That you could have met her in a dark alley at night?
You won't trick me twice, young lady. We both know Lady Ashbury never hunts or attacks prey at random.
Come on, Doctor. Don't tell me you never thought about that possibility. Her fangs on your neck. Oh, are you blushing, Dr. Reed?
I am not blushing. How dare
Is
you?
there something that's bothering you?
Too much selfishness and individualism for my taste. Even when there was no epidemic.
Even if that's partly true, may I remind you that many charitable institutions are financed by the selfish and filthy rich.
I suppose you're right. But society must reform and renew itself, or we are all done for.
Oops, I already checked your health.
Tell me about your adoption.
What do you want to know?
Who are your real parents?
Elizabeth Ashbury is my real mother. She raised me and has taken care of me all my life. I have no idea who my progenitors are or were.
Do you live with her?
I still spend a lot of time in my mother's mansion, but I have my own house now. I have a life to live, you see. And one day, I'll have my death to face.
She's sour about not
How
being a
did you
vampire.
meet Lady Ashbury?
First, I was an orphan in the institution for girls she manages in the West End. When I was 10, she adopted me, and I have lived with her ever since.
Did you know she was a vampire when she picked you?
The correct word is Ekon, Doctor. And no, I had no idea why my mother only showed up at night. She told me everything when I turned 16, though I suspected the truth for a long time before that.
What are you doing out here?
You mean, what do I do outside at night since I am a woman? Let me ask you a question, sir. Would you ask the same question of a man?
Actually, yes.
Yeah, I would.
I ask the same question to everyone who dares to go outside at night, considering the risks.
Well, if you must know, I campaign for the right to vote for all women. Why should I wait to the age of 30 years when men can vote at 21?
Okay.
Are you a suffragette then?
You gonna do that at
Oh,
night?
you really are Elizabeth's girl. Without a doubt.
All adult women have the right to vote in the US, in New Zealand, and in Australia. But women here can't vote unless they are property owners.
No need to convince me, Miss Charlotte. I have shared your opinion for a long time. Even before I met Emmeline Pankhurst.
Really? Oh. Now I see why my mother appreciates you so much. Too bad there aren't more men like you in the vicinity.
Nope, just me.
How are the locals reacting to your claims?
People here can't wait for a wall to be built to isolate the West End from the rest of town. That's how progressive they are. If this happens, Emily and I will blow it up.
Explosives are very dangerous, young lady. And who is this Emily?
She is my best friend, and a suffragette too. She was supposed to campaign with me tonight, but hasn't turned up.
Have you any reason to be worried about her?
Recently, Emily started to believe in... well, she got interested in vampires. I'm afraid she might be in trouble.
Let me guess. You spoke to her about us, didn't you? Despite your mother's warning. I think I should try to find your friend.
Oh, that would be top-notch. I can tell you where she might have gone. You have my thanks, Dr. Reed. And please, don't tell my mother.
Man, all these people giving me all this shit to do.
What exactly has your mother told you about me?
Your name and profession, obviously. And the mystery about your maker. I'm sorry to hear about what happened to your sister, sir. Mother says it was not your fault.
Does it not scare you to know what I am? What your mother is?
Why should it? My mother is the most compassionate woman. Must I be wary of her, Dr. Reed? Or you?
Of
No.
course not. You have nothing to fear from me, or your mother.
Good to know. And don't worry, my mother told me everything I need to know about vampire tricks, their nature as well as features.
Your mother is not like any other vampire I've met.
I believe she thinks the same about you, Dr. Reed.
Jesus Christ, there's so much shit to talk to her about.
Your mother has refused to turn you into a vampire. Tell me more about it.
Each time we argue, Mother expresses the same fear. She wants me to remain alive and full of joy, rather than become melancholy and immortal. She claims you can't have one without the other. It's pure selfishness.
It's your mother's choice. As daughters and sons, we have to accept the decisions our parents make for us despite our own wishes.
I love my mother, and have accepted everything from her. Even that she named me Charlotte, when it was not my original name.
Does it bother you?
No. Whoever I was when I was born, I am now Charlotte Ashbury. It hurts as much as it makes me proud to know that's the name my mother will read on my tombstone.
Your mother has walked this earth for much longer than you or I. She is wise, and we should not ignore her advice when we disagree with it.
But why shouldn't I be allowed to forge my own experience? There can't be only one righteous way to deal with eternity.
Do you know why Lady Ashbury chose you to become her daughter?
No, I don't. Each time I ask her that question, she smiles and says it's precisely because I dare to ask such questions.
Do you ever regret that she chose you?
Of course not. Though I often wonder if she adopted others before me. If so, where are they buried? How was it for them to pass through life with a never-aging mother?
Why do you still hope to become a vampire in spite of your mother's refusal?
It's the immortal aspect of vampires that interests me. The world won't improve unless women take charge. I'm convinced of that.
You're obviously a clever woman with a good education and a brilliant future. But have you thought about the price you'd have to pay? The loneliness, the necessary masquerade.
Is it not true of every high position? To change this world and make it a better place, one needs time on one's side.
Tell me, Charlotte, how do you plan to achieve eternal life? Since you've obviously given it a lot of thought.
I won't give up. You have no idea how determined I am, sir. I may contract a deadly disease. I may throw myself under a carriage, just to be saved by her sweet kiss.
That's a disturbing answer, young lady. And the worst part of it is...
It is disturbing.
I know you speak the truth.
There are less dangerous ways, Doctor. Instead of throwing myself under a horse like Emily Davison, I could just throw myself into your arms.
Stop playing this game at once, Charlotte. This is unworthy of you, of your mother, and of myself.
I'm sorry, Dr. Reed. Please forgive me. That was stupid.
Alright, did I get everything? Probably.
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
What are you trying to say? Okay, that's the Clarence. There's the Ascalon Club. What's over here? Whoops, fuck. I always... God damn it. There. Let me turn. Okay, what's over this way? Food that I can't eat. Oh, gate. Is this an area I was in before? It is. I remember this shit. And that means... Okay, yeah, I remember all this. There's a dude in there I can talk to. Hello, dude.
It has been such
Calvin.
a long time since I last went to the theater.
It's because the theater's fucking closed because everybody's dead.
Good evening, sir. Please forgive me for disturbing you. I'm a doctor.
I never judge a man by his title, but by his attitude. And you are not disturbing me at all. I am Calhoun Russell, and I welcome you.
Well, I must
have a
admit it's
monocle.
good to receive a warm welcome for once. I'm Jonathan Reed.
Welcome, Dr. Reed. Welcome to my humble shop.
What can you tell me about this place?
I recently found the best steak and kidney pie in the city. I'd be glad to share the address if you want.
Finding a good restaurant? Is that really all that interests you?
Oh, I have many passions,
Sorry, cat.
but nothing brings me ecstasy like subtle and exquisite flavors from my teeth to my belly.
Your teeth don't taste, buddy.
I must confess, I have quite specific tastes when it comes to nutrition.
Really? Well, I'm always happy to try new exotic meals. If you ever find an
Maybe
intriguing
like,
table, please share the address.
Blood pudding? Can I eat blood pudding? Is that what it's called?
How is the situation in this part of town?
Life is good and peaceful. We're lucky to live in such an era of progress and wonders.
Are you not concerned
Right,
about
like-
the epidemic?
Oh, I'm sure the authorities would take the appropriate measure if the danger were that high.
I would be like, are you fucking kidding me? Why isn't that an option? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm
Are
gonna say
you
he's
that
blind.
I've seen hundreds of victims piled up in this city each week.
Mr. Reed, please. Why are you so angry? I did not mean anything by it.
Okay, I'm just bad at these hints apparently. I should have been nice to him, I guess. But
Is it not a little too late to be trading?
On
He's
the
really
contrary,
fucking
it is the
stupid.
perfect hour. Believe me, my friend, it is always at night that you meet the most fascinating characters.
ooh, like me.
But what about the epidemic? The bombs and raids? and all the random violence.
Please, sir, this is London, England. We will prevail. And if a bomb must fall on my shop, then I'll be there to hear it falling.
Alright.
So you prefer to work at night?
Oh, I also enjoy a sunny day like everybody else. But the night always has a certain je ne sais quoi of its own.
Je ne sais quoi. God, I can't believe I fucked that up.
Do you have any family nearby?
Not since my parents died. I'm London's lone gourmet.
Really? But you seem to be such a pleasant and sociable fellow.
I'm afraid the real hedonist has to be sometimes. I discovered ecstasy as a solitary pleasure, but it does not mean it can't ever be shared.
London's lone gourmet. What a strange title.
I used that name in my early years when I was a food critic, and I kept it.
Food critic. Shit, see, I keep hitting the wrong thing. He's really hard to mesmerize.
I may have a look at your goods, Mr. Russell.
What do we got? Lead plates and shit. I wish I could tell how many I have on me. I have lots of money. Yeah, I'll buy these out. Spent all my money. That's what I'm doing. Oops, my phone's going off. What is this? Oh, it's nothing. It's a game. I'm gonna put it down. What is he doing? I look away for, whoops, 1 second. And he's freaking out. Boy. What the fuck are you doing?
It has been such a long time since I laughed.
There's Crosley. Will you quit banging on people's doors, Clarence? Hey, Avery. Okay, so this is my house. Yeah, this is my house. Hello, Mama. I gotta make stuff. That guy has a migraine, right? Oh, I don't have fucking blood samples and shit. Let me look at my two-hand weapon here. I need more good handle parts. What? My weapon. Okay, that one's the shotgun, which is okay. Service pistol. Oops. And a common pistol. Ooh. Solid Metal Gear is the trophy I just got. Oh, I can't. I need rivets. I need rivets. Let me see. Does anybody else need healing? Is it just that one guy right now? It is. And then I'm missing a bunch of people. I have no idea where they are. Oof. Okay, before I think I went this way. I did, because I went up to the the park. I can't talk. Jesus Christ. Where's Clarence? That's his name, right?
Women of all countries unite.
Yeah, there he
Someone
is.
you know. Even so.
Yo, buddy.
Good evening, old chap. Are you all right?
I won't lie to you, Johnny. I'm not.
Do you need medical assistance, Clarence?
It's a little late for visiting hours, don't you think?
I mean, yeah, but
What can I say? I haven't lost my old habits.
I hope we're talking about the same habits, old friend.
You need some
Maybe?
rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
yeah, get rid of your fucking migraine. Okay, where did I come up from? Did I come up from over there? I have no idea. Is this where... No, I came up from... I don't fucking know. Oh, there's that one lady. Rat lady.
Disgusting. Oh, I can't continue like this.
And, okay, and there's the fucking circle. Bye, rat lady. She's crazy. I wish I was better at navigating.
Women's right to vote.
The Ascalon Club, which I'll go through in a minute. Let's see. Any baddies? Any good guys? Bad guys? Okay, guys. Like, it sounds like somebody's coughing. Oh, I've already been this way. Oh, thanks, Rhino. I just babble. That's what I do. I don't think before I speak. Oh, I need to go to the Ascalon Club. That's what I was doing. Which I believe is this way. Or should I? I should probably do some of these, right? Find an exceptional restaurant. Really? I gotta be looking for a restaurant. This is outside. This is like in death area. Okay, which one's the closest? 90, 83. We're gonna go for 90. That guy's me. He's like, I gotta get some eats. Am I going the right way? Oh, I'm going up to this one apparently. Gotta be careful. There was a bunch of bad dudes up here earlier. Like that guy, 25. He'd kick my dang ass. That's what he would do. Is this a restaurant? How many people we got? 26, 24, 25. He's resistant to fucking shadow. He's not. Let's see if I remember how to fight. Oops, I ran away. I didn't mean to run away. Ow.
We have to stop it!
I need to turn on my targeting.
Want some of this?
Oh god, no I don't. I don't even know what the fuck it is.
Oh my god!
Because it's not. Oh, there's a dude up there. Man, look at that guy. He's twitchy. this a restaurant? Oh, it's chocolate.
It's locked, all right.
There's a bloody handprint right there. But I want chocolate. Not that I can eat it, but...
It's locked.
Can I just bust the window? No. Bust the stuff in front of the window. Can I zoop up there? There we go. Oh, what the fuck just happened to me? Oh, that guy's shooting me.
It's too strong. It's too fucking fast.
I'm not doing anything that's remarkably... Oops, he's dead. Fast. Just swinging a big ol' stick at you. Jesus Christ, what happened here? My cat is twitching. She's like dreaming. Good double-barreled. Yo, I look super weird in that fucking window. I thought I was supposed to not... Oh god, I can't see my reflection! It like... disappeared. Ooh, there's a handprint. There's more blood. I don't think this is the restaurant that he wants me to find. I unlocked the door though. Look at all the food! I'm trying not to be hungry in real life. It's not working. Hats. China. Oh man, come on, let me break things. But no, it won't let me break things. Gross, I can hear them being, you know, gross. Is it just the one? Oh, there's two. I'll kill the higher one. Oh, okay. Why did it turn then when I was heading towards the other one? Ow, 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 god. What the fuck? I'm hitting the button that heals me and nothing happened. Oh, I'm mad. Oh. That's annoying. Super duper annoying. Guess no matter really, I don't think I was supposed to be in there. But That does not mean me getting my ass kicked makes me happy. Where the fuck am I? Where did it put me? Oh, it put me over here. Oops. So there's supposed to be a fucking restaurant over here, apparently. Let's go into the park. Maybe it's in here. Kill that guy. Whoa.
Eat this! Filthy piece of shit!
Yeah, it doesn't have anything for me to pick up. Oh, there's where I fucking died. Shit. Okay.
Sorry, sir. No admittance. Go back home, idiot!
The restaurant is somewhere around here. I can't use that thing.
It's a leech! Kill it!
How can you tell? How can you tell?
It's one of them!
Oh, dang it. Oh, fuck. Why are there so many? I don't feel like there were this many the last time I came in here. I hate fucking noxious gas man over there. Why aren't you dead? Oh, dang it. Forgot I could parry, parry, pity party, I don't know. Oh. Like it's gotta be in here, right? The fucking thing. That's just shiny. It wasn't.
It's mine! I'll take it!
I forgot that y'all were up here. Oh god.
Murdering bastard!
I'm gonna bite you. Oh, I bet the other guy ran down from up here. Using this door that I ever so lovingly opened for him. Beware, beware. Heffalumps and woozles are very confusals. Is he dead? Okay. I thought for a second he was gonna get back up and kick my ass.
More Braille. I should bring this to Mason Swanborough.
I will. I knew there was a reason this fucking door was locked and you couldn't get in and there was shit in here and stuff. Literally a blood trail. Okay, see. But I thought there was going to be a restaurant here. But I guess not. Oops. Not what I wanted to do. Fucking fuck. So inside the Ascalon Club? I'll do this one later. Oh, I need to find the violence of the Volcoids. Oops. I keep trying to zoom out and it's not working for me. Okay, so I gotta actually find this thing. It's not gonna tell me. Okay. I can, however, go find Emily's house. What time is it? Jesus Christ. I'm so tired. I had 3 hours of sleep yesterday and then only 4 hours today. Stomp, 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 stomp. What the fuck? Oh, that's it. Fucking these guys. Kimura. Kimura? Kimura? Is this her house? Oh wait, it's like on the other side. I gotta turn around this way. Ooh, there's some shiny. Some shiny. I gotta go this way. Go around. Oh, is that the person I saw up in the window? That was Venus. Okay, keep going. What the fuck? What do you mean her house is up? Up where? I felt like I went right on top of it. Yeah, see? Like right here. Can I swoop up there? What the fuck? Yo. Okay, I'm not doing this one. This one's annoying me. I'm just gonna skip everything. Okay, I already knew that his letter was over there. God, that's frustrating. Like, it looks like I should be able to foop. So I can get in, like, over here. I can't get down there. Dang. That's annoying me. I get mad when I can't finish something. I'm sure I've got a little bit of game left though, so.
Only the first step. Support the equality between.
I'm so sleepy. Of course he's level 26 and staring right at me. What did my dad's letter say? That's to Avery. Green grass and tall trees on sunny Sundays. Like, is that all he's gonna fucking say to me? Oh, gross. I've got to be careful in here. There's a lot of danger. Sorry, y'all. I am. What was that? Money. I am not in my best mind. 29. Okay, yeah, I'm not going up there. There's many, many places where this fucking letter could be, though.
No civilians allowed, sir.
Oh, he stabbed. Sorry, my throat is making really weird fucking throat noises.
Sir, step away.
Is she alone? If it's alone. What the fuck do you mean I didn't do anything? Get your fucking hands out of your face. What the? I guess I got poisoned? I don't fucking know. I'm just gonna go to the Ascalon Club. I will run around later when I am more seasoned. Okay. We're not fucking doing this today. We're gonna go to the Ascalon Club and cry. Man, I thought there was gonna be something cool hiding around here. Here we go. Okay, voice. I don't know why my voice went away. I'm in! You're a vampire, I can tell by looking at you.
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Fucking asshole. That's what that guy is.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
Ow, my foot. I hit my... I don't know how people don't notice that they're vampires. There's a dead guy right here. Your shit looks kind of fucked up. Why is there alcohol sitting out?
There has been quite a battle here.
Thanks for pointing that out, Jonathan.
I'm sure the Ascalon Club has the money to replace the furniture.
Yeah, they probably do. Look at that painting. But, I mean, I still got it. I missed Steve's shit, so that's what I'm doing. I just gotta look around. I can't see them. Don't want to go outside yet. Blood. I know you said waiting upstairs, but man, y'all got nothing. Oh, there's a letter. It's a collectible. Jesus Christ, wait. Oh, I thought that person looked different, but they don't. They're just wearing a different colored, like, jacket. Grease and shillings and grease. Guessing that's him over in that room. Money. Oh, money, money. Key. I clicked on details and it didn't tell me anything. Did I click it too slow? It always does that. Ooh. Give me. My leg is like partly asleep. A good dagger. Oops.
I cannot enter.
Man. I don't want to be here anymore. I can tell when I'm not welcome. Here we go.
Good evening.
Good evening. Don't fucking stare at me, everybody. Jeez. Goddamn high society. Is that garlic?
My good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bancher was no match for him.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say sorry about that, but
Come
not
forward,
sorry.
young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave,
I mean, I
Earl of
figured.
Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
Ooh.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you. Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
Ooh.
She has proved to be helpful on many occasions.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is a mortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me.
You're such a
Too
fucking
fickle when it comes to
asshole.
important decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
Why have you asked me here?
Because the crisis is escalating. Our enemies, the Garda Priwen, have even launched an open hunt. The only way to calm things down is to put an end to the epidemic.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End. Is that it?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed, but first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk?
Okay.
Is that the only reason you asked me here?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
I'm trying to be nice to him.
No, I haven't.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me as such.
Before I accept, I have so many questions.
Please ask.
What is the Ascalon Club's express purpose?
We follow the credo of William Marshall, the greatest knight who ever lived. As was he, we are sworn to protect the British Empire.
What does Ascalon mean?
Ascalon was the lance wielded by St. George,
Why is it
glorious
just zoomed in
patron
on the
saint
side of
of
my
England
face?
when he slew the dragon.
I can't zoom out or
Like that
move.
lance, we pierce the hearts of all our nation's enemies.
William Marshall founded the Ascalon Club.
Not exactly. William Marshall granted me immortality, and I founded the club a few years later. The good knight has been gone for so long.
What does it mean to be a member of the Ascalon Club?
It means that you swear to protect the interests of the crown, that you become a loyal servant of the British Empire.
Do you have any official recognition from the government? A charter from His Majesty the King?
No. Of course, the Ascalon Club publicly supports the Empire, but the true nature of its members remains a secret.
Am I supposed to follow orders?
As founder and chairman of the club, I alone am entitled to make demands of our members, and I do appreciate obedience.
I killed Fergal, who claimed to be one of yours, sent to cleanse the East End of all Skulls. Will his death be an issue?
Do not worry. My priorities have changed. Fergal was a zealous servant of mine, but like any servant, he had his limitations and is readily replaced if necessary.
Jesus. I don't want to join. Can I say no?
I agree to join the club.
This is good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the Assembly formally and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country.
I don't like you, though.
My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall. Speak now.
What the fuck?
Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Is that his blood or is that his ashes?
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood.
Man,
It
you
is
said
time
it
to
wasn't
sign
like...
the Book of
Okay.
Allegiance.
Do I gotta cut myself or something?
I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation.
Thank you. Sorry, I can take a lot of gross, like, I love horror movies and gore movies, but for some reason when people like cut themselves, you fucking what? You
Welcome to the
just
Ascalon
drank my
Club,
blood
Dr.
off of a thingy.
Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!
God, what a weirdo.
I personally went patrolling last night in the West End, and I spotted at least...
Okay, so I still don't know the pillar. Unless these guys are them.
This is an outrage. We shall chase these intruders down.
I was chased by a gigantic falcon 2 nights ago. I thought it was Fergal coming back, but no. The creature barely spoke English.
Very odd. Who are you?
Good evening, Dr. Reed. How does it feel to be this evening's
Oh, you're that one guy.
centerpiece? Figuratively.
It's quite unsettling. As a doctor, I am more used to being the observer than the subject observed.
Do not be alarmed. The Ascalon Club has a tried and tested policy for choosing its initiates.
May I ask who you are, sir?
Why would you be interested?
Well, as you seem to be the only man in the room with a beating heart, you draw quite a bit of attention yourself.
Ah, vampire senses never cease to fascinate me. They dwarf those of mere mortals. I am Aloysius Dawson, by the way.
Aloysius. I always want to call him like Aloysius, but I don't say things properly ever.
Are you a member of the club?
Yes, I am. And I have been for many years. And will be until the day I die.
What can you tell me about it?
It's not really my place to give you such information. I am merely a mortal member, and a dying one at that.
Are you sick?
Personally, I consider my advancing years are a sickness in itself. My body is slowly abandoning me, Dr. Reed.
Are you not afraid? You are surrounded by vampires.
Sir, it's for that very reason that I joined the club in the first place.
Is not the nature of this club a secret shared by only a privileged few?
My dear Dr. Reed, I have spent years and a fortune precisely to gather that kind of information.
So you asked for membership?
I have been a member of many clubs in many countries. But I must admit, this one is my favorite.
Really?
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave?
I would not dare speak of our chairman without his consent.
Mr. Dawson, of Dawson and Dawson, the wealthiest man in England. It is a pleasure to meet such a prominent figure of London.
A withering London figurehead, to be precise.
Are you sick, Mr. Dawson? I am a doctor, you know.
My case is beyond the scope of traditional medicine. I have spent fortunes on the world's most competent doctors to arrive at that diagnostic conclusion.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Should I suppose that you're here in search of some form of immortality?
Absolutely not. I'm here to implement my plan to save the city I was born in. To cast out the ghastly evil that has us all on our knees.
What is the situation like in this part of town?
I am sure Lord Redgrave will enlighten you more effectively than I.
What do you know about the Guard of Prewin?
I should not say this, but I admire their commitment. This is what the nation needs right now.
But they are our enemies.
They are not mine, Dr. Reed.
He has a point.
Would you help them?
No. There is a time for such methods. But brute force will not be enough to fight this plague. We have to think differently.
Money cannot solve every problem. This mysterious epidemic is going to require more than money can buy.
You're right. Money is nothing unless one has the will to wield it. I have a plan, sir. A radical one that will save all that is essential in London.
What is your plan, then?
Build the wall.
Quarantine and barricades are futile.
Fucking hell.
What we need is a wall. A formidable, unscalable wall. to isolate the deserving from the infected masses.
But that would segregate the rich from the poor, would it not? It would be unjust.
Our only course of action must be to save England. And to save England, we have to make sacrifices.
Are you not mistaking sacrifice for summary execution?
Why do you care? Are you not a vampire? Removed from all mortal concerns? Decisiveness is what the city needs, and it needs it now.
Okay. I've decided I don't like anybody here. Can't talk to them.
That went well, did it not? It is always useful to bolster the troops' morale, especially before a difficult battle.
You have the makings of a general, my lord.
I was, though very long ago. Well, not quite a general, but a proud defender of the crown.
So why did you really want to meet me?
Straight to the point again, young Ekon. All right, let's talk, you and I, Lance Sparrow.
I'm listening, my lord.
According to my spies, you have worked with Dr. Edgar Swansea on the epidemic, and your findings were quite alarming.
Yeah.
You were spying on me?
Not personally. I rarely leave this building. But once he found you, Fergal kept me informed. Until you put an end to his mission.
Well, I mean...
Who was Fergal? I don't see him sipping tea with the others in the club.
No, you killed him.
Vampyr was my squire of sorts. Even before becoming that magnificent beast, he was a brute. He served me well for decades.
No, I mean, what was he? He was clearly no ordinary vampire.
He's a Volcoid.
No, he was a Volcod. All muscles and instinct. Quite the rare breed. Ferociously territorial. Mortals often mistake them for werewolves.
Interesting. Oh.
You do know I killed him.
Yeah, I literally just see
Will
this.
you bear ill will towards me?
I hate this.
Of course not. Your victory was quite impressive and courageous. You earned
Like I
my
literally just
respect.
told him I did.
Do you know Edgar Swansea?
Not personally, but I've been told he has some sort of immortal fetish and is a good friend of yours.
Does it bother you that I consider him my good friend?
As long as you reveal nothing of the club's inner workings, why should I forbid you engaging in conversation with the good Dr. Swansea?
Yes, I'm convinced the recent invasion of frenzied Skulls in London is directly linked to the epidemic. This is not the Spanish flu, but something else.
I would be glad to hear more of your discoveries, Dr. Reed, but for now, my main concern is the security of London's inhabitants, both mortal and immortal.
What do you mean?
Alarmed by the epidemic, the Guard of Prewen has started a war against us British vampires. To appease the situation, we must eradicate the Skulls.
I have met peaceful and wise Skulls. To exterminate them means we are no better than vampire hunters.
Skulls are hideous, shameful creatures that give all Ekon a bad name.
So, what do you want me to do?
I want you to investigate the city thoroughly. I have reason to fear there are cases of contagion in this part of town. Our absolute priority is to find and cleanse them.
And how would you like me to proceed?
By all means necessary, Dr. Reed. You are now a member of the Ascalon Club and you have carte blanche. Interrogate the locals, follow all the leads you find, and get results.
Jeez. My mesmerize level went up, I guess. Stop. I'm going outside. Going outside. And then I'm probably going to bed. Because I never recovered from that long shift I had to do. I've just been tired all week. I've had a headache all week too. What the heck is this? Oh, it's that lady. I can hear her.
I think Lord Redgrave just suggested I was sired by an ancient vampire.
Everybody fucking has said that to you, Jonathan. Pay the fuck attention. Jesus. Oh wait, there was one of those. Oops, one of his was down here, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm inside of the circle. Does it want me to go in?
I'm sure Kaloon Russell has no interest in such a conventional menu.
Okay, so not that one. Hello, Rhino. Maybe. Not much. I'm actually just winding down. I'm pretty tired. Fucking hell, stop. God damn it. I wish it would. Oh, and it froze. I cannot believe it just froze. Is my mic still working?